Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I am your host, Vito. I am fresh off an embarrassing performance at a beer pong tournament with my best friend Greg. Boy, did we sting up the joint. We stung up the joint. The potential was there for a championship run, final appearance. And I'm going to tell you right now, it just didn't happen. In the words of Greg, he sucked, I sucked, we sucked. Pause. You know what I mean? We were bad. We were bad. It was like when I was good, Greg was bad. And then in the moments Greg was good, I was bad. So it didn't translate to W's. We were paired up the first game against Jared and Cole, friends of the show. And that was tough because that was a matchup I thought we would see later down the line, you know? But we saw them first round. It was a great game back and forth. I take responsibility for that loss. Greg doesn't like that answer, but that's how I feel. So they had a formation. If we're talking beer pong, he had a formation. They asked for a flagpole. We did the flagpole. They made 2 of those shots. There was 4 cups remaining. They made 2 of those shots. And with those 2, Jared asked for a gentleman's. And I just instinctively grabbed both cups and aligned them in a straight line, which was crazy on my behalf. No one else's fault, my fault. In this life, you got to learn accountability. In that moment, that was my fault. So I lined them up. They did their thing. Granted, we had a lot of chances to make the last cup, and we failed every time. So we lost the first game against Jared and Cole. They do the winner's bracket, so me and Greg are cold. We don't play for a long time. We played these 2 scrubs, and I'm going to emphasize scrub. I hope they see this. 2 scrubs. We let them beat us. I don't know how that happened, why it happened, but the good Lord wanted it to happen. Therefore, it happened. So we lost. We lost 2 games. We played 2 games. We lost 2 games. And I got up and I left because I had things to do. And I was kind of embarrassed by my performance. And that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta pack up shop. They say set up shop. Well, we're packing it up. We're packing it up and we're getting the hell out of there. And that's what I did. I'm going to see my boys in a little bit, but I had to come home. I had to do what I needed to do, and that's talk to you. Bars. Welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I didn't even do a real introduction. Listen, I hope you're having a great day. Besides that terrible performance, I'm having a great day. And just know, if you're not having a great day, someone, somewhere, is pushing on a door that says pull. Or vice versa. They're pulling on a door that says push. And you're not doing that. So you're okay. You know what I mean? You're okay. Because in that moment, like, they do that hesitant look at the door, like, I pushed on it, how come it didn't work? And then they're like, oh, it says pull. And then they pull it. That's not you. And if it is, I'm sorry. I hope you recoup, and I hope you have a better outing. So, if you're here with me right now, I appreciate you. I just felt my beard. I need a haircut, big time. It's Thanksgiving coming up this week. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have delicious food, great company, and you are thankful. I want you to be thankful for anything, everything. Most things we take for granted. I think I speak for a lot of people there. Most things we take for granted. And you shouldn't. You should be thankful for everything you have. Everyone, everything. You know? I don't want to get too deep in that because I'm not ready to dive deep into this. But I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but I'm not drinking wine on this episode. I have a bottle of water because that high quality H2O is very important. It's very important. You know? We're the water boy. Shout out to Adam Sandler. Yeah. So, drink your water this week with me. because I'm drinking right now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, or if you didn't see what I said on Instagram on my story, I think it was important, so I'm going to reiterate it. Every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. You can't return this gift. You can't wrap it up and give it to somebody else. It's yours, given to us by the man above, and you need to use this gift. That's it. I was going to say something else, use this gift, like I was going to say in the best way, but I don't even think I need to say that. Just use the gift. Who are we to not use the gift? You know what I mean? Ooh, we're getting crazy here. But yeah, I felt that when I said that. It came to me in the moment, and I was just like, I should say something on Instagram, because I feel like I have a lot of eyeballs on Instagram. But I ended that rant by saying, who cares if you have a pimple in the middle of your eyebrows? Put a pimple patch on like a man and get out there and be somebody. And I'm still dealing with that pimple today. That's life. I'm trying my best. I don't have a pimple patch on right now. I feel comfortable. I didn't go out with one either. But we're okay. We're okay. Things are good. I'm not pushing on a door that says pull. You know, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Okay, wait. So I need to get back to something. I'm kind of all over the place, but bear with me here. At the place that we were doing this beer pong tournament, my best friend Jared ordered some food, right? He ordered chicken fingers and french fries. This place says we're all out. Mind you, it's 2 o'clock p.m. They're out of chicken fingers, okay? Whatever. For me, that's a sign that you need to get out of there right away. They don't have chicken fingers. They don't have chicken tenders, anything. They don't have french fries and chicken. Get out. Rule number 1, in my opinion. If you go to a place and they don't have chicken fingers, get the hell out of there. But okay, so that's number 1. So then he orders something else. I forget what he asked for. They don't have that either. He gets a burger with mayonnaise. They say, we don't have mayonnaise. I think that's rule number 5 on the list of going to places. If they don't have mayonnaise or chicken fingers and french fries, get out of there. So, no mayo. No mayo. Brings the burger with no mayo. Oh, wait, no, excuse me. I messed that up. So he ordered a burger with mayo. And when they brought it to him, there was no mayo in the burger. So and then he makes a scene. You know, I asked for mayonnaise. And they're like, we don't have mayonnaise. Then they bring what we think is mayonnaise. Folks, this was a yellow, creamy substance. I've never seen mayonnaise that's yellow. So then my first instinct was, it might be melted butter or something, like clumpy butter. Jared kind of goes with it, and then he goes, maybe it's honey mustard. And now I'm thinking, but I don't smell honey mustard. So now we don't know what it is. Nobody knows what this substance is that they handed us. So then Jared goes, maybe they tried to make mayonnaise. And I kind of sat in my tracks there, and I was like, maybe. But then I'm like, they forgot milk or something, because this shit is yellow and not white. Anyway, Jared settles. He puts the ketchup on the burger. He eats 3/4 of the burger. Doesn't finish it. The fries were no good, he said. He didn't eat the fries. Not good. Now, here's where I'm involved in the story. So, I want to start by saying I am blessed. I'll say I'm blessed to have found my drink of choice. When I go out to drink, which is rare, but when I go out to get a drink, I know what my order is. Every time, I'm not switching it up. I'm not doing shots of this. I want this. And what I'm referring to is the almighty tequila pineapple. That's it. Very simple. Very basic. Pineapple juice and tequila. And I've learned that I should emphasize what kind of tequila I want so they don't settle, and give me something that I might not want. Now, I'm not versed enough. I think well-versed is the way I think I want to say it. Enough in tequila where I know what is good or what's bad tequila, but I know that I like Jose. So Jose Cuervo with pineapple juice. Okay? So that's my order. Everywhere I go, that's what I want. And you can't disappoint me. Fun fact, I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but fun fact, last night, my father and I, after a day at Vito's Pizza, get home, I poured 3 shots of tequila and 3 shots of pineapple juice. And we took them like there was no tomorrow. And we had a good night. I would say we had a great rest of the night. So shout out to my dad. Shout out to Vito's Pizza. The best. Truly the best. 609-393-2155. The best pizza shop in New Jersey. I'm sorry to anyone else whose family is in New Jersey, but I'm biased. Shout out to Vito's Pizza. 124 Tremont Street, Trenton, New Jersey. 08116, I think, is the address. I've been learning a lot at the pizza shop as of recently. So, when I take people's credit card numbers over the phone, their zip codes. It's always, most of the time it's the same, but sometimes it's different. But I think it's 08116 is the pizza shop zip code. But shout out to the Vitos. Shout out to Vincenzo, the greatest, the hardest working man I've ever known, I've ever met, anything. He's the best. Simply the best. Forza Inter, Forza Ferrari, Formula 1, I think is tomorrow. I hope they win for his sake. But yeah, okay, what was I saying? Oh, the tequila pineapple, okay? I got a little sidetracked. Shout out to the Vitos one more time. Okay, so, before Jarrett gets his food, I'm at the bar. I'm sitting next to Greg. I'm sitting next to Jarrett. I say, I would like a tequila pineapple. And Greg nods his head. And he's like, that's exactly what I want too. So, boom. We order 2 tequila pineapples. After a few seconds, a few minutes go by, whatever the case may be, the bartender comes back and he says, I'm just waiting on the pineapple juice. And I look at Jarrett and I'm like, they don't even have pineapple juice? So they sent somebody to go get pineapple juice, 2 containers of pineapple juice for our tequila pineapples. But I just don't understand how, as an establishment, do you not have simple things like mayonnaise, chicken fingers? I forget the other thing that Jarrett ordered, and then pineapple juice. You're a bar. You don't have pineapple juice? Nobody wants pineapple juice? Okay. Anyway, I just want to say that would never happen at Vito's Pizza. So shout out to the greatest pizza shop in the history of pizza shops. Shout out to my dad, the one and only, Vincenzo. That was a nice little start that was a nice little rant to start this episode. I am a little down in the dumps because me and Greg, the expectations were so high, and we didn't capitalize in the slightest. And it's not his fault. It's not my fault. As a collective, it was our fault. I don't know what it was. I don't know if the nerves got to us, but Greg's a great ping pong. All right, I said ping pong. Greg's a great beer pong player. That was a tongue twister. Greg is a great beer pong player. And I would say I am a great beer pong player. You put the two of us together, you should expect greatness. And I want to say, if Jarrett and Cole don't win this tournament, that might be a bigger disgrace than me and Greg not getting a win. Actually, no, that's actually crazy. The fact that me and Greg didn't get 1 W, we played 2 games and we took 2 L's. Ugh. I'll say 1 L. The first L was my fault. That was my mistake. I'm going to go to the grave saying I fucked that up. Anyway. Oh, boy. Cole and Greg, I hope you win. Speaking of the boys have a trip planned for my 26th birthday. And if you don't know my birthday, figure this shit out because it's important. It should be a national holiday. My 26th birthday. I've always loved the number 26. Shout out to Martin St. Louis, a Tampa Bay Lightning legend, hockey player, great hockey player. He was super short, super quick, super agile. And when I was younger, I related a lot to that because when I played soccer, I was the shortest one on the field majority of the time. But so, yeah. 26th birthday. I'm not going to share the details of where we're going, but the hotel is booked. connecting rooms back to back, and it should be a great time. So, folks, I do have an agenda. I do have something I really wanted to share with everyone here today. And that is just positivity. As of lately, I've been receiving a lot of positive / motivating posts on social media, text messages, so on and so forth. And I feel like it's my duty to share that with everyone today because I benefited from seeing this. So my hope is that someone, somewhere, will do the same. So here, okay, so when you get what you want, that's God's direction. When you don't get what you want, that's God's protection. That deserved a moment of silence right there because it made me want to drop the mic. When you get what you want, that's God's direction. When you don't get what you want, that's God's protection. Not everything we want is for our highest good. In the words of my guest on episode 77, Judy, amazing lady, you should go check that out. Our highest good, that's what she was saying. If you don't know, Judy is a medium / psychic. And that was a wonderful episode 77. You should check that out. Also, episode 78 featuring Dave Coyne, a hero, a wonderful human being. Check that one out. Great stories. Glad he was able to share those with me, you know. But what was I saying? Oh, okay. For our highest good. So not everything that we want is always in our best interests, you know. So when we get what we want, that's God's direction. When we don't get what we want, that's God's protection, you know. So no thank you, Satan. Okay, devil, I rebuke you. All right. Okay, so okay, here we go. I said don't overthink it. More is lost by indecision than the wrong decision. Action is more important than perfection. Walk forward. Trust that any perceived misstep is just another route to the destination. Again, I'm going to say it again. Don't overthink it. More is lost by indecision than the wrong decision. Action is more important than perfection. Walk forward. Trust that any perceived misstep is just another route to the destination. 100%. 100%. We live in a society where everyone's overthinking, and I think sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to overthink. You're like analyzing. You want to make the best decision. That's fine. You know, but don't overthink enough to the extent where you don't get something out of it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that made sense, but I'm going to keep going here. I'm guilty of overthinking, but here we go. It says we can't forge our path by sitting at the beginning of the journey, thinking about the next best step to take. A journey is made by many small steps. Trust that you can redirect if you find you are traveling in a direction you no longer enjoy. Trust in the action of walking forward. The answers will reveal themselves to you. You want to hear that again? Rewind. I know that button is available to everyone who's watching and listening. Shout out to everyone who's watching and listening. If you're just listening and you're not subscribed to the YouTube, please do that. Onward. To attract better, you have to become better. You can't do the same things and expect change. Transform your mindset. Upgrade your habits. Think positive. Be hopeful and consistent with your evolution. It all starts with you and how you feel about you. Damn, that was real. That was real. Each sentence, each line, I hope I delivered that to you in a way where it hit home, you know? When you're nervous about stepping outside of your comfort zone, remind yourself. It feels scary because it's unfamiliar, not because I'm incapable. Yeah, that's good for me, you know, because when I'm doing something new and is unfamiliar, I tend to get uneasy, you know. Sometimes let the moment overcome me. It's something I'm working on, folks, okay? Don't judge me. I don't judge you. And I continue. Family time is limited. Cherish it. Friend time is limited. Prioritize real ones. Partner time is significant. Never settle. Children time is precious. Be present. Coworker time is significant. Find energy. Alone time is highest. Love yourself. I agree with every one of those points except for the coworker time is a significant. Find energy. You know, at the end of the day, you're here to do your job, and I'm here to do my job. You know, our goal should be to do the job at the highest capability. You don't have to be best friends with your coworkers. Is it a plus? Of course. But whatever. Family time. Cherish it. For those who can't experience that family time, I pray for you. My heart is with you, you know. But if you are blessed with that, cherish that. Because that is so important. So important. It says friend time is limited. Prioritize real ones. Friends, your friends are a reflection of you. I think that's an old quote, a cliche, if you will, but I agree wholeheartedly. Who you surround yourself with is a reflection of you. If you surround yourself with good people, guess what? You're probably, more often than not, you could be the rotten apple in the bunch, but more often than not, you are going to be a good person. If you surround yourself with a bunch of scumbags, you might be a scumbag, Sorry. But prioritize real friends, people who are there for you, people who are there for you when you need them, people that make time for you, people that check in on you. They want to be a part of your life. They want to know your mother's name, your father's name. They're there for you when you're at your lowest. They're there for you when you're at your highest. They're there to be your friend, support, genuine love and friendship. That's, if you can say you have that, that's a blessing, I'm blessed that my friends are family. My family knows their family, their mother's names, their sister's names, like that. It's a real brotherhood with my friends, and that is a blessing. So prioritize real friends. What else we got in here? Partner time is significant. Never settle. Am I single as a Pringle? Yeah. But don't ever settle, folks. Don't ever settle. Keep your morals. Keep your values. You want things done. You know how you want things done. How you want to be treated. Don't settle for anything other than that. Boom. I am preaching right now. This is needed. Children time is precious. Be present. Yes, that doesn't mean your kids. I don't have any children by the grace of God. Hopefully one day, if I meet the right lady, God will bless me and this lady with children. But at the moment, I don't have any kids. Thank God. But my nephews, they need my presence. They want my presence. They should have my presence, and vice versa. Like, it's humbling to be around a kid, and it's nice to be around children. That sounds kind of weird. I didn't mean it like that. But seeing their perspective on life, how their imagination works, when they can just play with two stuffed animals or something like that, and they can just bring joy out of like nothing. That's refreshing to be around. So I love being around my nephews. It's an amazing thing. So again, children time is precious. Be present. That's all you gotta be. Present. Do you have to be the greatest uncle of all time like I am? No, you don't. And I'm not an uncle. I'm a zeal. It's 10 toes on that. I'm blessed that there's not a zeal Vito. There's not a zeal, like I have a zeal Jerry. I have a zeal Giacomo. I have, you know what I mean? Zeal is how you say uncle, and then I have to say my uncle's name. My nephews, I am the only one that they will call Zeal. They call their uncle on my brother-in-law's sign Uncle Gus. That's his name, Gus. Okay, me, it's just Zeal. You don't have to say Zeal Vito, Zeal. So I love that. I take pride in that. I don't care about the coworker time. Alone time is highest. Love yourself. You can't really do any of those and be present for any of those if you don't love yourself. Is that a hard thing to do? Yes. Do I struggle with that? Yes. But you have to love you, because who else can love you if you don't love you? Oh, water is so underrated. Okay. These were 7 things I would tell my younger self. but I would tell myself this right now. So it says, number 1, travel alone. It's easier than you think. I agree. I'd rather travel with someone, me personally. Overthinking is not a waste of time. That's how you figure things out. That's what I was kind of getting at earlier. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, yeah, overthinking is not the best thing, but it's not a waste of time, because sometimes you get to what you were trying to get to, Overanalyzing, sometimes it works out. Number 3, listen more to yourself. Most people don't have the answers. Oh, I like that. Listen to yourself. Number 4, be nice to people. Wow. Who would have thought? I can't even tell you how many times the message of the week has literally just been, be nice, folks. Be nice. You get what you give, okay? If you give out mean energy, you're going to get it right back. If you're an asshole, you're going to get that back. Be nice, and people will be nice to you. Okay, boom. Stop waiting for people to be ready. Do it yourself. Yeah, we live in a DIY world, and some people might be like me and just learn what that meant. So DIY means do it yourself. I just learned that, but whatever. Life is a lesson, and I'm learning along the way. So we live in a do-it-yourself kind of world. Everyone wants to do everything by themselves. So stop waiting for people to be ready. Do it yourself. Number 6, if you can't beat fear, do it scared. Ooh, that's a little deeper than expected. If you can't beat fear, just do it scared. I'm a little scaredy cat. I've said that time and time again here. No shame in it. Would I like to overcome that? Yes, but I am scared about a lot of things. But if you can't beat fear, do it scared. All right, fine, I will. You are allowed to change who you want to be. You don't have to always be the same person. After I read that, I immediately think of the great comedian Cat Williams. He was on Larry King, and Larry King asked him, what's the worst piece of advice you've ever gotten? And he said, never change. And at first I kind of was like, I feel I'm a great person. Don't want to toot my own horn or anything. And what that means is I'm about to toot my own horn. But, I put out good energy. I treat people with respect. I don't want to change per se, but I understood what he was trying to say. Like, if you have to change due to environment, due to circumstances, maybe family situations, money situations, you have to change your lifestyle perhaps. So I understood what he was trying to say. But that's what it instantly reminded me of, because he said never change. Was a bad piece of advice. So you take that as you will. That's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to come and spread some positive energy through this microphone into your ears. And hopefully that resonated with you. But before I get out of here, I want to give you a little update. So I was kind of just getting done saying I'm a scaredy cat. So I finally have booked my consultation for LASIK eye surgery. So I have this meeting, and and based off how this meeting goes, they will look in my eye and tell me if it's in good enough condition / stable enough to have the surgery. If not, then I can't get it. I was told my whole life that my eyeball was not shaped enough. It wasn't in the best shape. Like, the shape of my eye is weird. So that's what he was saying, what was wrong with my eye. Why I couldn't get the surgery. It wasn't stable. So these past few years, I guess there hasn't been any movement and stable enough. So he gave me a brochure to call this person that he referred, and said, if they think I'm good for it, I'm good for it. So that's what I did. I was terrified to do so, but I got on the phone, I booked my appointment, and why I'm scared, this is what I want to say. What I want everyone who's listening to do is stare at the ceiling with your eyes open for 15 straight seconds. Okay? Do that. I hope your eyes are open right now. You're staring at the ceiling. Your eyes are getting dry right now, aren't they? They're getting real dry. Okay. You want to blink? Blink. Boom. Done. End of story. When you get this surgery done, they clamp them open. They clamp your eyelids open. You can't blink if they paid you $1 bajillion to blink. You couldn't do it. So that scares me. And number two, they're shooting a motherfucking laser into my eye. What kind of shit is that? That sounds bewildering. Granted, I know a lot of people that have got this surgery and no complaints. But boy, am I scared. I'm tired of wearing glasses. I can't wear the contacts. Contacts were really messing with my eyes. I had them all throughout high school. Once after high school, I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. The glasses are back. But I want to get rid of these glasses. I want to get rid of these glasses for a multitude of reasons. You know, I like my face better without glasses. I want to be able to wear sunglasses and see things. And man, saying the word sunglasses made me just think of my sunglasses right at the bottom of the tirade. See? Man, that's tragic. Now, I'll tell you what. I'm blessed that I didn't put prescription lenses into those sunglasses, because that loss would have hurt even more. You know what, too? Now that I'm saying that, if they were prescription glasses and they did, when they fell off my face into the water and I could still see them, I would have jumped in after them. Prescription? 100%. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Damn. Oh, I missed those glasses. I'm scared to get the surgery. But I think it's the benefits outweigh the cons. I mean, no way. The con outweighs the benefits. The con being my eye rips in half and now I can't see and I'm like Fetty Wap. You know? One eye, I'm just blind. Well, he's not blind. He don't have vision. He doesn't have an eyeball. Speaking of Fetty, I've been thinking about this a lot. Fun fact, he's dropping an album the 24th of November. This album is titled King Zoo. This was supposed to come out in 2016 when Fetty was at the top of the hip-hop game, I'd say, for a minute. He was at the top. But so it's called King Zoo. Now, I saw the track list. The track list is none of the songs that a true Fetty Wap fan like myself would be hoping for. Being a Fetty Wap fan in 2023 is not a popular opinion, but I'm attracted to uniqueness and just being different, you know, and he makes good music. Free Fetty Wap. He's in jail for being a not so good person. Let me not say that. He did not so good things and he's paying the price. You know, that happens. But I'm going to say free Fetty because I like his music. Anyway, the 24th, this album, I'm excited for it because it's new music, but it's not the songs that I wanted. You know, like 2015, 16 Fetty Wap. This is like 2021 and up Fetty Wap. But why I'm saying this is because I'm so intrigued to do like a live reaction, like record a reaction to this, you know? Just a reaction to the album. Play song by song, not listen to it beforehand, and listen to the song, listen to the album live, and put it out there. I think the post could potentially get some different kind of viewers, and maybe those viewers could translate to viewers of the podcast, you know? So hopefully, we'll see. I got to look into how to do that, but I'm interested in that. I might know some of the songs or some of the words because, like I said, I am a true Fetty Wap fan. I'm always like looking for stuff, and he was always the type of artist to play like a 30 seconds of a song and then like never let you hear the song. So I've heard a lot, you know, but not a lot hasn't been released. Anyway, we'll see with LASIK, you know. Before I get out of here, I need to say this. Rest in peace to Matthew Perry, a.k.a. Chandler Bing. What a great human. He was so funny. A huge character on the show Friends. Was really funny. And looking at the episodes now, oh man, it's sad. Because he would say, like, he was a man, a troubled man. He had a problem. He was drinking. I think he had a drug problem on the show, or it might have been just drinking on the show, and the drug problem was afterwards. But, you know, everybody has their demons, so to speak, and it's a shame that his won. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. You that it really hurt, and watching the episodes now really sucks. But again, I'm grateful for what he was able to give us, so we should appreciate that. Rest in peace. Condolences to his family, the whole cast of Friends, because they all lost somebody, But that's really it, folks. I hope you have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful. I'm thankful for anyone who is listening and watching this show. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, the whole nine, Ciao for now. Wait a minute. Before I go, I need to say this. Diddy, guilty. People don't settle if they didn't do it. And that man settled. I'm not going to get into the logistics of what is going on, but go do your Googles, type in Cassie, Cassie, Diddy. Check out what she was suing him for and how overnight they settled. I think he settled because there's more under the blanket of just bad shit. And if you just look into Diddy and other hip-hop stars, they all have like weird things to say about him, how he's a weirdo, and conspiracy theory that he got Tupac killed. There's just been a lot of shit about Diddy over the years, and this one was weird. This one was bad, because that shit, it seemed like she meant that shit. For 12 hours, she meant that. She had enough. But he settled. And like I said, people who are innocent don't settle. So until further notice, I'm Team Cassie. Diddy's guilty. Ciao for now.